Good morning. It's a great honor to join so many distinguished colleagues at this important regional forum. I'm Doreen Bogdan-Martin, and I serve as Director of Telecommunications Development at the ITU in one of the top elected posts. ITU is the UN Agency for Digital Technologies. My brief is to bring together our 193 member states, our 800 private sector members from the tech industry, and partners like the European Commission, the African Union, and other regional bodies to develop and implement impactful strategies and initiatives aimed at connecting the world. It's a role that has taken on a new dimension in the wake of the global pandemic, as we witness the catastrophic repercussions faced by individuals and communities who lacked recourse to the fast, reliable, and affordable connectivity those of us joining this session today take for granted. Many of the unconnected lost their jobs and their incomes overnight. More than 1 billion children missed schooling because they lacked the device and the access to join online classes. Millions of small businesses failed. People without a connection could not get vital medical information. And social isolation and hardship spawned a mental health crisis that the world will be living for many years to come. New figures from ITU released at the end of last year estimate that 2.9 billion people from across the planet remain totally unconnected. But many of those who have borne the brunt of the pandemic are not those with no connection at all. Of the 4.9 billion that we count as connected, hundreds of millions struggle with infrequent access to poor quality, expensive connectivity that keeps them from leveraging the transformational power of digital. Our challenge as a global community is to bridge that gaping connectivity chasm so that everyone gets the chance to harness the power of digital platforms and services to improve their lives and the lives of their families and communities. Tackling a challenge of this size and scale is not something that we can do alone. More than ever before, partnership, collaboration, and cooperation need to be at the very heart of every nation's digital transformation strategy. And more than ever before, when we set about designing and deploying those strategies, we need to put people and planet front and center in our efforts. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres recently spoke of the need to ensure that it is people who drive technology, and not technology that drives people. A more human-centric approach to digital development will prioritize systems that seek to enrich people's lives over those that merely seek to monopolize their attention. And a more planet-centric approach will mean harmonizing digital tools to minimize our carbon footprint while better managing the way we develop, use, and renew those tools so that our growing digital economy makes a positive and powerful contribution to the fight against climate change. ITU has been working to promote a greener vision of our digital future for well over a decade. Our green e-government partnership with Germany's GIZ seeks to maximize the sustainability benefits of government digitization by helping countries deploy sustainable digital government services that are cashless, presenceless, and paperless, and to measure and assess their ongoing environmental impact. Recognizing that digital development presents its own risks and sustainability challenges through increased electricity and resource consumption, this project provides best practice guidance on reducing digital energy consumption, encourages the adoption of greener technologies for government data centers, and promotes the use of renewable energy sources and the reuse, repair, and recycle models. And because e-waste is emerging as an increasingly urgent global issue, ITU actively advocates for globally agreed regulation to promote a circular electronics value chain where we conserve our precious resources and progressively reduce the carbon footprint of the digital sector. Latest figures from the Global E-Waste Monitor that we publish annually with our partners show that more than 53 million tons of e-waste were generated in just 1 year. Yet only 17% of that waste is currently collected and recycled. We need to work more closely to harmonize measurement methodologies, boost capacity of national statistics offices to measure e-waste levels, consider setting targets for e-waste collection and recycling, and support countries to regulate e-waste. Right now, only 40% of countries are covered by a national e-waste policy, regulation, or legislation. The result of that, there's little official management of this waste stream globally. Data is key to developing sound regulation, and sound regulation is key to safeguarding the environment, the society, and human health. We can and must do better. Excellencies, colleagues, ITU membership will be addressing these and other major challenges facing our planet in June at our World Telecommunications Development Conference, where our member states, our sector members, and our partners will come together to draw up the next global blueprint for digital development. Coming at a time when access to digital technologies has never mattered more, and when managing those technologies and their impact on our planet has never been more critical, this next WTDC is our opportunity to use digital to create the world we want. In the lead up to this landmark event, ITU is about to open its new Partner to Connect Digital Coalition pledging platform. That platform will garner connectivity commitments from members, partners, and new stakeholders from around the world. Those commitments will be showcased through our P2C Digital Coalition Roundtable program, where participants will get the chance to share their ideas and their strategies to accelerate digital inclusion and to forge new alliances that help push connectivity out to the world's hardest to reach communities. I hope all of you will join me in Kigali, Rwanda, from 6 June to the 16th, so that together we can harness the power and the potential of ICTs to create a fairer and greener world for all.